Using our polishing system to correct a 15-year-old car with tons and tons of scratches, swirl marks, cobweb scratches, is going to take a slightly bigger effort than doing a new or moderately scratched car. Now, this particular car is 60,000 miles, but it's a 1999 and it's black, and the owner was addicted to the duster. So it's got scratches all over it. So what we're going to do is we're going to use our Cyclo polisher, and we're going to start with our orange microfiber cutting pads that are specifically made for our paint correcting polish. I'm going to apply both pads to the Cyclo. Okay. And if you're using another polisher, whether it be a Porter Cable or a Flex or any of the other polishers that are out there, make sure and use the same technology, only in the 7-inch size. So, orange pads, orange polish. Now, you see how much product that I put on the pads there? That's enough to do about one full panel, whether it's a fender, maybe half a hood, and then I'm going to want to reapply. When a car is in this serious of a condition, we know it's going to take our most serious effort, which is our orange microfiber cutting pads and our paint correcting polish. So, taking the polish, cord over my shoulder so I don't scratch the car, I'm going to spread the polish out a little bit. I always want to spread out the polish before I cross any of the cracks, because I don't want to leave polish going down into the crevices. It just takes a lot longer later on to dig all that out. So here we go. I'm going to start the polisher at setting 5. I'm going to work it for a couple seconds, and then I'm going to bump it up to 6. I'm going to go extremely slow across these panels to try to cut all of the damage off of this finish. All right, now that I've thinned out the polish on the surface, now I can go ahead and cross the panels so that, and I'm not worried about dumping all kinds of polish down in there. Also notice how much pressure I'm putting on this. I'm putting just enough pressure to control the head and maybe about 5 pounds of pressure more. 5 pounds, so slightly more than the weight of your arm. All right, so now I can see that the polish has flashed. All the abrasives, I've worked them all the way down, so the paint correcting polish is done working, and now I'm gonna grab a towel and see, are we perfect, or do we need a little bit more work? This car's pretty hammered, so, oh my goodness, that really came up nice. Right on. A little bit more damage here up along the top that I want to go ahead and hit it one more time with the polisher. However, now you can see that the microfibers all sort of squish down, and what I want to do now is bring it back to life with the pad conditioning brush. So I'm going to hold one of these heads so that they don't move, and go ahead and bring this microfiber back to life. That'll do it. So I'm totally happy with what we accomplished here. I see a little bit more work that I need to do down here. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take a little bit more of the paint correcting polish. Okay, apply it to the pads. And then I'm going to focus on this area, which has a little bit more damage, which clearly I didn't address enough last time. So starting it at 5, moving it to 6 once again. Let's take a look and see if we accomplished, oh yeah, outstanding. Okay, great. So now I know. I took a little bit more time, I went a little bit slower with the polisher, and I was able to go ahead and knock down the rest of the damage. So when doing a paint correction of this level, something that's got a lot of surface scratches, I might not even finish this car in one day. It might take me 3 weeks to finish it, working a couple hours a week. So maybe I do the rear quarter panels and the rear deck and the entire back end of the car this weekend. Next weekend, hit the doors and the roof. You don't need to finish the entire car the same day that you start. You might shave years off the end of your life, just sitting there polishing all day long. Unnecessary. So I know that this is going to take me a little bit of time to make it right. I'd rather take it over a few days, taking a couple hours a day, than trying to get it all done in one day and not making it perfect.